Hey guys, this is Eric from Nerdy Geek Talk, the source for all your nerdy geeky needs. Here with episode 3, I believe, of TF Teamups. And joining me is Gaia Prime. How are you?
I'm doing a lot better than I was Monday, let me tell you. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's good. I would
I'm
not
still
be.
not even full I am still not fully recovered, and actually you slightly misled the audience. There's actually two people here tonight. One of them will not be speaking, as I swear to God this woman is mute. But everyone say hi to my wife of going on almost 3 years, 2.5 years, Michiru Aikawa.
Hello.
Say something.
I don't think you're gonna get her to.
She's glaring angrily at the mic, but
That
she
counts.
glares angrily at everything. So,
I bet especially you.
let me tell you, yes,
All
yes.
right. So for this one, this is our horror movie casting episode.
Ooh, I love
So
horror movies.
we're going to be casting because the rules are, four Transformers, one from each, only one per series. So you can't have more than one from the same show or whatever toy line or whatever.
Hmm.
So we have a killer, two victims, and a survivor. So we'll have you go first since you're the guest on the show. Who is your killer?
All right. Well, we kind of sort of worked on these together. Our killer is going to be Shockwave from Transformers Prime. My reasoning for this was, well, first of all, Shockwave is my husbando. He is awesome. I love him.
Very.
And yeah, also because when you think about it, you take him outside of the war, he could very easily be a serial killer.
Oh
Like,
yeah, he has no emotions and everything. Like he would be the most frightening to be chased by because he just has
yeah,
nothing stops him. He has no emotions, all that.
exactly. Like, just in the language of my wife's people, if Shockwave's going after you, omae wa mo shinderu.
Run?
What?
Does that mean run or that you're gonna die?
It means you're already dead.
Oh, okay. But who's your victim?
My victims are, well, let's see. First of all, G1 Wheelie.
Mm-hmm.
I, I,
I
I
don't
don't think I
think
need to
much.
say anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't
Yeah,
think there's much of an
I don't think I
explanation
need to
needed
defend. I
there.
don't think I need to defend that reasoning. Just G1 Wheelie.
So I will put it in that I also picked G1 Wheelie, so we each do have to pick an extra victim now,
Yes, yes,
because that's
and
the other rule. So
yeah.
who is your
My
other first intended victim though? Like who's your other one?
um, honestly, not because I don't like him, I do, but because I just feel like he has that whole funny guy goes first vibe. I
Mm-hmm.
picked Armada Cyclonus because I mean he's
Yeah,
a cornball.
yeah,
He's a
he's the funny
cornball.
guy. He would die.
Yeah, he wouldn't take it seriously enough, and he would get a fusion cannon through the spark.
So who's your replacement for Wheelie though?
Um, I kind of have jokingly thought of this, and you okayed it, so we're going with it. Titans Return Triptychon, because why not?
That's
I
just
just,
so funny.
I just want to see how that would work. Like, if anyone watching this, if you can draw, if you can make art of how this works.
Shockwave on top of his head just blowing out his brains.
Well, I was thinking something a little more like funny, like maybe Wheelie or Cyclonus tripping over like the spark equivalent of like the aorta of like an aorta and like detaching it or something. I don't know. Just something completely bizarre.
And then your
And
survivor.
this one was Michiru because I couldn't think of anyone, so I sent her into my. I have a big old trunk full of Transformers that I haven't put on display yet because I need shelving. I need a lot of shelving.
I feel you.
That or I need less Transformers, but that's
No.
no,
No.
no, no. So yeah, I had her dive in there, and she pulled out Combiner Wars Ironhide.
Nice.
But
So Ironhide
that
gets
was
to live.
that wasn't the only thing she pulled out.
Honorary mention, the first thing she
Honorary,
pulled out.
the first thing she pulled out was the chest plate of Devastator. So we're gonna say somehow of Combiner Wars Devastator. I should clarify. So somehow those two survived this horror movie situation. I don't know how.
A chest
I don't
plate,
know.
not the rest of
Yeah.
Devastator, just the
No.
chest plate.
Devastators. I mean, the Constructicons are on the other side of the planet. How the chest plate even got there, Primus only knows. But yeah, that's my horror comedy situation.
All right. So mine is the killer for my team is Tarn from IDW. Because I
Oh,
don't think I need to say much more than that. He wears the
nice.
Decepticon symbol on his face. He's brutal. He can murder people by talking. He's
What
just
was I not
he's so
missed?
elegant, such an
Mm.
elegant killer. He's the perfect choice. So,
Mm.
although Shockwave's also really good though, because he would be. I feel like Tarn would be the one that would be more entertaining to watch, but Shockwave would be the one that's way more scary to actually get chased down by.
Like you just turn the corner and it's that single. You just see a single red
Yep.
light,
It's just ugh.
and you're just, oh, oh, I'm dead now. Okay.
But my first victim is the kind of like the funny guy situation. It's Transformers the Animated Wasp. So poor guy's he's always very unlucky. So
Hmm.
I feel like it's kind of meant to be. The poor guy. He's just it's not. He doesn't. Nothing ever turns out good for him. So he'd be the first one to go. My second victim was going to be G1 Wheelie because I don't like him.
We don't need. We don't
Yeah,
need to
exactly.
clarify
But
that.
you picked him, so I had to replace him. So I decided that I would have the tough guy who decides to put up a fight but dies anyways. So G2 Sideswipe. So he's the one who'd go out and he would be the one who's foolish and tries to go and kill the killer, and he does not succeed.
Hmm.
He would not survive. But you know who would survive? My survivor is Transformers Prime Knockout. And you know
Yes,
why? Because he's watched horror movies, so he knows how they go. He would
I
know
have
not to
watched
go.
Earth horror films.
Exactly. He would know not to go in the basement and not to engage the killers. So
Well,
he clearly would survive.
I have one argument for that. The one time he was put in a horror movie situation with the zombie terror cons, the horror movie the solution didn't work. So he might be like, "Well, that didn't work. This isn't going to work."
But he did survive.
True, but not by
So
aiming for the head. I just
this
want,
this
But
is true.
I agree. I agree.
But I feel like he would know better than the fight, and then he would run, and he would win.
Yeah,
So, because G2
yeah,
Sideswipe would be busy fighting off Tarn. So that's pretty much how that would go.
yeah. Like, you can do that. Why am I having him stutter? You can do that. I'm gonna be 90 miles an hour the other direction.
Yep.
Have fun.
Yeah, that's exactly how that would go. But yeah, that's about it for our horror movie casting. Let us know how you would cast your horror movie for Transformers, who you'd pick as your killer, your victims, and your survivor. I think we have some pretty solid teams. I think they're pretty entertaining. Make sure you check out all of our other podcasts because we have them every day for National Podcast Month. And make sure you check out the show that both of us are on, Steel City Bots, on Tuesdays is when that goes up. We will have some
Uh,
interesting things to discuss next weekend. Not next weekend, next show. It'll be interesting.
uh,
Yeah, there's been some special news this so far, but you'll get to watch the show to figure that out. I think that's about it. You can find me on Twitter at Eric Crowbar and on Instagram and other stuff at Aramis Prime. And also, you can find Gaia Prime with adult warning. So if you're under 18,
uh,
think before you follow. What's your
uh,
Twitter?
Shingeki dat ass.
Yes, so adult
Um,
content.
my audio kind of cut out for like a second there. Did you get any of that?
Oh, I heard what you said.
Okay,
Your Twitter.
okay.
Yeah, I got your Twitter.
No. It was like 30 seconds before that.
Oh, what did you say?
You were saying something and then you just sort of.
Oh, no,
And I
I was
said,
just talking, so you're good.
okay.
Yeah, I think that's about it. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and that's
Mm.
about it. So thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye, Anara.